Hey everyone, it's Mr. Sorrells. We're going to continue on with our study of the song Yankee Doodle. And we'll start with singing the song. How about that? That a good idea? You like that idea? I like that idea. And here are the lyrics right behind me. So here we go. Let's start right from the top, right up here. Ready? Begin. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony. Stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. Father and I went down to camp along with Captain Gooding, and there we saw the men and boys as thick as hasty pudding. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. There was Captain Washington upon a slapping stallion, giving orders to his men. I guess there was a million. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. Cool. Great little tune. All right, I first want to say about this song that the melody line had been around for 200 years in Europe, so in the 15th century. So when the British wrote this song to insult the Americans, that melody line had been around for a while. So let's look at the lyrics. Now remember, the first part of these lyrics, this section right here, these two, this way, okay, were written by the British to insult the Americans, to make fun of them. Okay, so we're gonna look at this and figure out what it was about this that was insulting and making fun of the Americans, okay? Well, the first line, let's look at it. Yankee Doodle went to town. Now, a Yankee Doodle, the total one, a Yankee Doodle dandy, is someone who is unsophisticated, someone who doesn't have style. So this Yankee Doodle person, who they were basically referring to as Americans, he went to town and he was riding on a pony. Not even a horse, but a pony, a little teeny horse. So making fun of them already. Okay, and what did he do? Well, this Yankee Doodle, he stuck a feather in his hat. So if you were sophisticated, you wore ornate clothing, you had feathers. So all the Yankee Doodle did was stick a feather in his hat to make himself look sophisticated, and he called it macaroni. Now macaroni, they had what they called macaroni wigs, like real wigs. That was the fashion of the day. And the 16th, 17th, and somewhat in the 18th century was wigs. That's what they did in Europe. The great musician Mozart wore a wig. These big white powdered wigs. I don't get it, but you know, fashions change. And we look back now and go, what was that all about? 100 years from now, they're going to look back at us and say, hey, a handkerchief around the neck? What was that all about, right? So fashions do change through the years, and in the eyes of the British, the American colonists were trying to be fashionable, but they weren't quite as sophisticated as them. So it was an insult. This whole first lyric is an insult to the colonists. Okay, then they sing, Yankee Doodle, keep it up. You just keep it up thinking that you're a big fashion statement. Yankee Doodle dandy, and that was the real one. Yankee Doodle dandy is someone who was really, really unsophisticated. You're a Yankee Doodle dandy. It's a big, big insult. Mind the music, pay attention to music and the step. Try to step with fashion, and with the girls be handy. So they were just making fun of the colonial men. So now, again, what the Americans did, they just turned this whole insulting song, this whole insulting thing around, demeaning thing, and said, all right, we're Yankee Doodle dandies. Okay, big deal. And there's a good lesson to be learned with that, right? Someone insults you or says something about you, yeah, I'm not, big deal. It disarms people. What else are they going to say? So what the colonists did is they went ahead and added their own lyrics to it. All right, they centered it around the military. Let's read. Father and I went down to camp along with Captain Gooding, and there's a military captain. And there we saw the men and boys. The men and boys, they're in the colonial army, as thick as hasty pudding. So there were so many soldiers around, they said it was as thick as pudding. All right, that's the way they described it. And they just kept this line from the British: Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, yeah, whatever. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. The next line, there was Captain Washington. Captain Washington, who later became General Washington, who later became the first president of the United States. Washington was a hero in the Revolutionary War. Upon a slapping stallion, not a pony, but a stallion. Slapping stallion. That's like a corvette of horses. Giving orders to his men, right? That's what a good general or captain does. You go over there, go fight over there, get that cannon ready over there. I guess there was a million. Man, there were just a ton of colonial soldiers everywhere. And they just kept the Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. So that's the study of Yankee Doodle, a song that started out as an insult to the colonists and was later turned around to be an important part of our American heritage. All right, hope you've enjoyed the study of the lyrics, and we're going to move on with the rest of our look at the song Yankee Doodle.